it's not for me. It seems like it's an album for people who I've followed her.
Hey everybody, it's me, RunnerEye, and today we're going to be delving into the strange and bizarre world of Kori King's cameos. So if you didn't know, the season 17 contestant Kori King has been going viral on Cameo recently, which is an app where you can pay celebrities to make a personalized video for you, where you can ask them to give you a pep talk or to say happy birthday to Sarah.
Say happy birthday to Sarah, please.
Oh no, I just gotta go.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no problem.
And Kori King has reached #1 in the Cameo charts by dressing up as these really unhinged characters and making videos for people. These unhinged characters ranging from Michael Jackson to the Easter Bunny to the infamous Kori Toot.
It's me, Kori Toot.
And somehow she's managed to give each of these crazy characters like really detailed backstories and like in-depth lore, which involve like forced marriages and like kidnappings and like all that kind of stuff. So I thought, why not make a video where I show you a bunch of these hilarious unhinged cameos which are going viral, but also a video where I try to piece together all of the lore that is inside the Kori King, cinematic universe. So with that out of the way, let's get right into our first character. So we're gonna start off with the most famous character of the bunch, or infamous, I should say, which is Kori Toot. Kori Toot is a parody / alternate timeline version of Susie Toot, the season 17 contestant.
I've always wanted my name in the papers.
She would say, I always wanted my name in the papers.
And Kori Toot has been the most viral of the bunch, with her even being mentioned on the show when they come back for the Lollapalooza.
The fans are obsessed with Kori Toot. Honestly, I think they like Kori Toot more than they like Susie Toot.
I cannot escape Kori Toot.
Basically, this whole character is just supposed to make fun of Susie Toot by portraying her as like this impoverished woman who's obsessed with like the theater industry, but in the 1930s.
I also do theater. Sorry, I had a stroke. Anyway.
And Kori Toot's lore is like so extensive and like vast. Like there is so much information on this one character, and we're gonna go through it now. So Kori Toot grew up in a poor household in the 1930s during the Great Depression with her older sister Kori MacDonald, who is the wife of Ronald McDonald, but we'll get into her later. She has her own lore that we will get into. And though the Great Depression may have been great for some, it was not great for Kori Toot.
I'm sorry. I just remember trying to buy a piece of chocolate. The chocolate was 5 pennies. I only had 3 pennies. Why couldn't I buy the chocolate? Mother wouldn't pay for the chocolate, so I couldn't get it.
So to make ends meet, she had to spend her nights dancing for men, begging them to give her $1.
Struggling to make ends meet, I was dancing for $1. I remember my go-to phrase was, please, sir, please, can I have $1, please? It would usually work.
Her father forced her to marry a 75-year-old man in order to escape poverty so that she could have stability. And then she took out a mortgage with her 75-year-old husband in order to buy a house. And this house is very important. We will get back to the house in a bit.
You're helping me pay for my mortgage on my house that I just bought. Me and my husband, he's 75. It's hard. My father made me marry him. If I'd marry him, I don't know if I would have been able to eat.
Kori Toot had married a toxic man who, she cites as being toxic because he made her do the dishes and he cheated on her multiple times. And this toxic behavior led Kori Toot to divorce this man.
I remember when I was 18, I divorced my husband. He was terrible. He would cheat on me and make me wash the dishes. But now I'm free, and now I have control over my own body.
We also know that Kori Toot is also, she's very helpful. She likes to give advice, and she's very good at kind of giving those little pep talks.
You're a university student on your 6th year, damn. 6? 6 year in a 4-year program. Why is it taking you so long? I need a pep talk, obviously. You're making us lesbians look bad. Anyway, try better, try harder, and whatever you're doing, do it different. Something you're doing is not right. You need to stop doing it.
And though Kori Toot may seem, somewhat unproblematic, it is important to note that she has had some controversies, as she has been caught on Cameo making homophobic comments towards the LGBTQ plus community.
Are you feeling splendid? Swell? Happy?
Gay.
Gay people. Oh gosh, Justin, you're turning 18. You watch Drag Race and you duck walk everywhere. I know your knees are tired. You're also gay. Oh, bitch, your knees are really tired.
However, even though she has been slightly homophobic in the past, she also alludes to the fact that she might be questioning her own gender and that she actually might be part of the LGBTQ plus community herself.
All I was making was 5 cents a day as a paper girl, a paper boy, a paper they.
She's a complex character. She has so many different, and then to add to the homophobia controversies that she's had, she has also been caught flirting with married men, trying to make the married men break up with their wives so that she can, seduce them and have them herself. So...
Hi there, Jordan. How are you? I always loved the woman that was taken. The woman that was hard to get. Am I seducing you? I know I'm gorgeous, but my beauty.
And probably the biggest controversy of all is that Kori Toot has her sister, Kori MacDonald, the wife of Ronald McDonald, locked up in her basement of the house that she bought with her 75-year-old husband and she took out the mortgage on. In that same very exact house, they have Kori MacDonald locked in the basement.
I've been hostage here by my sister, Kori Toot. She's trying to take my McDonald's recipes. Once I hear her tap dancing, I know it's time to leave. Oh my god. She's coming. Bye, everyone. Oh my god.
So that brings us to our second character. We have Kori MacDonald. Now, we've mentioned her a couple times before, but now let's get really into who Kori MacDonald is. Contrary to popular belief, a lot of people mistake Kori Toot for Kori MacDonald. They think that that's the exact same character, and we'll get into some theories about, theories that I have that potentially they are the exact same person, but we'll get into that later. But according to the lore, Kori MacDonald is the older sister of Kori Toot.
My younger sister, Kori Toot. My older sister, Kori Toot.
Although I don't blame the people who think that they're the exact same person, because Kori MacDonald is called Kori MacDonald because she married Ronald McDonald, but if she didn't marry Ronald McDonald, her name would also be Kori Toot. So both Kori Toot and her sister were both called Kori Toot when they were born. Probably because they were born into poverty and their parents couldn't afford another name. Kori MacDonald is actually quite a tragic character because, like her sister, she was raised in poverty and she had dreams of living this big life and of getting to go to college and achieve higher level education, but she knew that she would never have the opportunity to because of her low income status and the fact that her parents couldn't afford it.
If I had more education, maybe I could own my own restaurant. Not McDonald's. Maybe Kori Donald's. Why can't I have my own restaurant? I'm sorry. I'm making it about me, Bella.
She married Ronald McDonald, the mascot of McDonald's, the chain, fast food restaurant. That was until her younger sister, Kori Toot, kidnapped her and locked her in her basement.
She has me trapped here. I don't know how to get out. I've been here for so long. There's feces on the walls.
And during this Instagram live, Kori MacDonald said that she thinks that Kori Toot kidnapped her because Kori Toot is jealous of the MacDonald dynasty.
She's jealous of me. I have the best restaurant in the world, and she wants to end my career. She's keeping me here in this basement. I'm scared, everyone. I'm very scared.
But that's not all, because there is one person in the Kori King universe who is able to save Kori MacDonald. And that is Kori Toot's own granddaughter, Kori Siwa.
Kori Toot is my grandmother. She was nice when I first met her, an awesome grandmother. But then I found out that Kori Toot was evil. She trapped Kori MacDonald in the basement and forced her to live there. Now we can't get Kori MacDonald out because Kori Toot did it. Kori Toot is evil. Kori Toot is a murderer.
So Kori Siwa is obviously a parody of JoJo Siwa, the Dance Mom star and the inventor of gay pop.
When I first signed with Columbia, I said, I want to start a new genre of music. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, It's called gay pop. I went into the Disney Channel building and I sat down with the president of Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is.
She is the granddaughter of Kori Toot. I don't know how that works because we didn't even, like, this is kind of a plot twist because we didn't even know that Kori Toot had any children or anything. So now knowing that she's a granddaughter somehow, it's like, it's really good. And I'm excited to find out who the missing links are there. And the most important appearance of Kori Siwa was in an Instagram live where she declared war against her grandmother for kidnapping Cory McDonald. It's kind of like that scene in the Hunger Games where Katniss makes a public address to Snow. It's like, that's the type of seriousness and kind of like acting skills we're talking about here. And in this Instagram live, Kori Siwa reveals that she is the only one who can take down Kori Toot.
And it is my job to free Cory McDonald. Only I can do it because I am the savior and karma's a bitch, Kori Toot.
And Kori Siwa ends the live saying that now it's time for her to go through this transformational period where she turns into her ultimate form in order to take down Kori Toot. Later that same day, Kori Siwa reappears on Instagram Live looking like this.
Hi everyone, it's me, Kori Siwa here. I know what you're thinking. I was a good girl, but now I'm a bad girl now. And I'm here to give the people what they want. Realness.
This is her ultimate form in which she's going to be able to take down Kori Tooted. Now this is obviously referencing JoJo Siwa and her Karma's a Bee like rebrand that she did where she like went, you know, dark. And in this new persona, Kori Siwa says that she will, you know, rally the people to turn against Kori Toot and that she will eradicate Kori Toot.
I just want to come here and say hi. I'm going to destroy Kori Toot and end her, and I'm going to do that because I am Kori Siwa.
I do want to kind of give just a little bit of a theory and say, I think there is a possibility that the reason that Kori Toot and Cory McDonald look so similar is because it's actually the same person. Kori Toot is the real one, and she's putting on like the outfit of the McDonald, making up this whole McDonald character so that she can trick all of us online for some reason. I don't know why she would do that, but I do think that there is a possibility that Kori Toot and Cory McDonald are the same character. That is my theory for the plot twist. And it's kind of like a split situation. Maybe this whole entire, you know, cameo for Kori King is a split situation. Maybe we need to check up on Kori. Is she okay? Is everything okay at home? My personal favorite of all the characters that she's done on Cameo is her Michael Jackson impersonation.
I'm not gonna lie to you all. I hate doing cameos. What? I shouldn't say that? Okay. I'll say something else, but you know the truth. I love Cameo.
Can we just do it again without the negative saying that you don't like the tour? Just
I don't like it though. Okay, then I'll make it positive then.
Yeah, it's just
well, you know the truth.
Action, Michael.
I love to tour.
Like the voice is hilarious, the makeup is hilarious.
Oh, my hair looks a little weathered. Ooh. Ooh.
But the funniest thing to me is the fact that she keeps doing puns of hee like the Michael Jackson thing.
Make sure to tap the screen.
It's so good. It reminds me of the Michael Jackson Roblox game that Jerma played on stream that one time.
Is that you doing that in voice?
No, that's Michael Jackson.
Wait, he's right here. He's ow, my ears.
Like that's literally Kori King's version of Michael Jackson. And this character actually has a fun behind the scenes story when it comes to Drag Race. This was Kori King's original Snatch Game character, and on her YouTube channel, Kori King said that production actually stopped her from doing the Michael Jackson impersonation, and so she had to do not her second choice, not even her third choice, but her fourth choice, which was Big Ange.
Big Ange was not my first choice or my second choice or my third choice actually, but it was the one I was able to do.
Which is the one that we ended up seeing on the show. Most likely they prevented her from doing this character because they saw it as too provocative or thought that it would cause controversy. Even though Thorgy Thor did it on season 8, and Thorgy Thor's one was very provocative anyway, and they let that one slide, but maybe they're getting more strict with Snatch Game characters, I don't know. But knowing this information, it does feel a little bit illegal that when Kori King came back for the Lollapalooza episode, Michelle was like, I'm kind of disappointed that you're not dressed up as Michael Jackson, Kori.
Kind of sad that Kori isn't dressed up like Michael Jackson for this, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's true.
Or Susie Toot.
And it's like, yeah, but like, you know, she tried to do it for Snatch Game and tried to make good TV for you guys, but you guys didn't let her. So that's on you. Not you, Michelle, but like the general I don't know why I'm beefing with Michelle. I don't know. So next up we have Kori King's Shrek character.
It's me, Shrek King. How you doing, love? Do you like my gorgeous neck, my love? Nice and thick for you.
This is the beginning of the characters that we're going to be talking about, where Kori King has actually done a lot of like prosthetics of like, you know, noses and like the ears, and she has like the Shrek ears, and then she put like little hoops on them. It's so good.
You look my hoops. My gorgeous hoops.
We have another like top tier viral moment from this character where Kori King is outside in her back garden filming an Instagram live, and then one of her neighbors walks by and sees her and says hi to her.
Thank you. See, they live. This is how we do it in the swamp.
And this Shrek character does have a little bit of lore that we can actually talk about here. He's married to an alternate timeline version of Lydia B. Collins called Fiona B. Collins.
Fiona B. Collins.
He lives on a swamp with bad Wi-Fi. He likes to threaten to kill people.
I cut you like an onion.
And yes, it is green.
Yes, my p***'s green.
So the next character we're going to be talking about is the masterpiece that is the Easter Bunny.
Hi, Maximilian. It's me, Kori the Easter Bunny here.
The Easter Bunny is another one of the prosthetic heavy characters, and like many of Kori's characters, for some reason she has a really tragic, sad backstory. And I could sit here and yap about it, but that would be kind of boring, so I'm gonna let the Easter Bunny sing it to you instead.
I was living in squalor. One day I sat on my eggs and they broke. Now all my children are dead. Do bunnies even lay eggs? I don't know. But I know that they're all dead. My wife left me for a Santa Claus. Now Santa's a bunny. Sometimes I cry at night and eat cheese whiz. But I know that time I watched the Wiz over.
Now, apart from this piece of lore, the kind of like most character-defining trait of the Easter Bunny is that she's obsessed with showing off her behind. Like, that's like the thing that she does in every single cameo that she's in. Next up, we have Kori Star, which is a parody of the Drag Race Season 17 contestant, Sam Star.
Yeehaw! The horse is still running. So it's in the loud breathing.
Now, this character was born out of a little controversy, like a mini controversy that happened for like 30 seconds a couple weeks ago. So a few weeks ago, people on the internet found this image of Sam Star, and people were quick to talk about how dark her skin tone looked, and the internet started making jokes about it. Sam, before the rumors could even start, she like immediately put an end to them, and she posted photos from that night where it proved that she actually didn't have like dark foundation on, and that it was actually just the lighting of the photo and stuff, basically kind of like clearing her name. But then Kori King, being the troll that she is, decided to take this whole situation and make a cameo character out of it, birthing Kori Star into the Kori King cinematic universe. Now, Kori Star is just a very straightforward parody of Sam Star. Her whole shtick is that she talks about how she's gay, how she's from the South, and how she's from a small town in the South.
I just remember being gay from a small town. It like taught me, you know, how to be gay and from a small town, you know. It just taught me all those things.
Basically making fun of Sam Star's performances on season 17, where anytime that she was asked to create something of her own, she would always just lean into the I'm gay, I'm from the South, I'm from a small town.
What's the angle you're shooting for with this?
I'm gonna be myself. A shady, country, fabulous diva.
And then Kori made her other personality trait that she was obsessed with Cheetos. I don't know where that comes from, but for the season 17 press day, she dressed up as the Grinch, which the whole thing is just incredibly impressive. Specifically, again, like the prosthetics, I mean, the Shrek prosthetics, I feel like are very charming because they're so awful. But this is like unironically like great in terms of the way that she looks. Like this is the Grinch. And then for DragCon UK, she dressed up as Lois Griffin from Family Guy, which I feel like was such a missed opportunity that she didn't do cameos in this character, like with this, like doing the voice and everything. I think that could have been really good. I think think she would fit into the kind of like murder mystery kidnapping plot. And she also dressed up as Roger from American Dad, and she did the version of Roger where he has like the blonde wig on and the pink top. But the last character who I want to talk about, who I think is very important and probably the most important character in everything that we're going to be talking about today, is Kori King herself. Like, Kori King has done a bunch of cameos just as her plain old self. And some of the funniest moments from her cameos are actually just when she's being herself.
Kaylin, what is the tea? Apparently you have completed an accelerated paralegal program. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you're... are you learning to walk? Completing an accelerated paralegal program in 3 months that usually takes 1 to 2 years. Oh, bitch, you're gonna be walking again, girl. Oh, you're gonna be walking again, girl. Spread the Joella like this. You're a paralegal and you go to school? Oh, not paraplegic. Paralegal. All that I said a minute ago, ignore that.
And let's not forget the video of Kori King falling off her bed.
Life is just a classroom.
Or even threatening violence to her fans.
Apparently you have a huge crush on Lydia. Let me tell you something, you f***ing snot-nosed. Let me tell you something.
And if you think about it, like, she's the craziest character in terms of all of the, you know, characters that we're going to be talking about today, because she's the mind behind them all. She's pulling the puppet strings. She's the one who decided to create all of these insane plots. And I, for one, am very excited to see where they all go, if anywhere. I hope she does, like, actually continue them. I imagine she will. But yeah, those are the characters of Kori King's cameos. So that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. And I also want to give a special shout out to Global Glamazons and because they archive a lot of Kori's lives and they post them on YouTube. So I was able to go back and get footage for you guys from these lives that wouldn't have existed if they didn't document it. So if you want to go check out any of those channels or check out any of the TikToks with the watermarks that I've left in, you should go check them out. I have an Instagram and a TikTok. If you want to go check me out over there, please do. I also have a Patreon with an extended version of this video where I talk about the top 10 characters that I would like to see Kori King do on her cameos. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. And now it's time to give a very special shout out to Splurgle, Chaos Goblin, Mr. Peralta, Jetta Like Jetta, Patty Lupone, Wretched Thrawn, Kaylee Sue, PRHX, Kat, Frankie Deutsch, Ryan the Nerd, Vito Ruiz, M, J Stevenson, Celeste, did you just say Wig? Cool Gal Nen, Vern Wisner, Brony RuPaul, Jabroni, Edgar Allan Pup, Count Cacula, Yuno, Planet Daniel, The Almighty Anginator, Mobster Lobster, Jimmy James Bradshaw, Eve, Dip, Crazy Oats, Yoon White, Vico Pop, and Tone. Thank you so much to every single one of the patrons. You can see their names flowing up the screen right now, who are supporting the channel, who are keeping me alive. I appreciate every single one of you. Have the most wonderful day.